Welcome back to MJ Misadventures. On this week's episode, we're going to talk about a few different things. One, we're going to talk about, should you buy a CFmoto? That's kind of a big one. We're going to talk about Project Grandpa that's sitting behind me here in pieces. And we're going to talk, or actually, I think before we get into that, I'm going to talk about the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Super easy to enter, super easy to do. There's no purchase necessary. You don't buy anything, subscribe, nothing. All you've got to do is hit subscribe and comment down below. It can be about anything, video ideas, what we're working on, what you guys want to see more of. Just let us know in those comments. That enters you automatically. We're going to pick 2 people at 1,000 subscribers. We're going to do that live for everyone at home. Of those 2 people, the first person will win the $500 gift card to Team MSC Parts. The second person is going to be basically like the runner-up. In the event the first person does not respond, the prize will fall to the second person. If first person and second person respond, we're going to get some merch for the second person, so that way everyone gets something. Another thing, I've had a couple people mentioning, hey, we want to come out and ride with you and hang out, stuff like that. We are going to be, so Project Grandpa, when it's finished up here soon, it's going to be kind of debuted at the PA Mud Fest. You can find links down below. Either we'll put a link down below, or you can just search it on Facebook, search PA Mud Fest. It's an open event, easy to get into, super fun place to ride. So, and we do have some other planned rides as well, which we're going to kind of reveal at a later date, going down to Busco, down to Georgia, and a few other places as well. So those are coming. But when I'm talking about Project Grandpa's pulled apart, working on getting some snorkel stuff done, and also some lift arms for it, waiting on all that stuff to come in so we can kind of finish up, do some painting, stuff like that. You know, the boring parts of every project. And actually, for everyone out there, what color do you think we should paint, like the bumper and the arms and stuff like that? What ideas do you guys have at home? Love to hear them. So that's the coverage on Project Grandpa. Now, as for should you buy a CFmoto, I kind of talked about it a little bit briefly with our Z950. What a lot of people don't know is what these machines go through. This machine personally has been, I don't know how many times Jamin has swamped this thing, and I have swamped it to get content for people, and it is, these machines take a ton of abuse. And not knocking anything. This is an older unit, so I can't really blame any of its faults on it. But this CFmoto has taken a ton of abuse. Now, I know we talked about how this thing is held up, but I'm seeing a lot of people kind of questioning on the Gen 3 Z9, or sorry, the U-Force 1000, or sorry, C-Force 1000, I apologize. The new C-Force 800 and the other generations of the 3rd generation ATVs. Honestly, I gotta say, so far I'm super pumped. I'm a little leery, I guess we could say, on the new clutching. I think we all are. Everyone's kind of questioning what's CFmoto going to do with the clutching and how are they going to make it? And is it going to get better or worse? Is it going to be easier, harder to tune? The CV techs have kind of been figured out and sorted out, so they work really well. So I'm kind of excited to see that. Maybe one of these days get my hands on one to go out and take it for a ride, or a test ride, either one, just so I can see. But a lot of people have been also mentioning, you know, should I get the newest one or should I just wait and buy the older one? What should I do? And I tell a lot of people, like, the older generation C-Force 1000 is an excellent unit. I mean, bead locks, really good skid plates, the boxes on the back. If you need them, you need them. If not, you literally throw them on the wall in the garage and forget about them and have a great single seat unit. I'm super pumped that CFmoto is doing this. It's awesome to see 90 horsepower. That's putting it in competition with Can-Am, you know, some of the bigger Polarises, stuff like that. So at, you know, between 8 and 10 grand cheaper, depending on the model as well. Obviously, no one's gonna shoot me on that because every model's a little different. But at a cheaper price point, which is awesome, and obviously a longer warranty. I've been really pleased with this CFmoto, other than, like I've talked about in another video, and some people got really upset that I said that it broke an axle, and I'm like, I took the blame for it. It was my fault. I never blame the machine. It was my stupidity. Like I was saying, a lot of the stuff that you guys see in the video is only about, 10-minute video. There might be, 5 hours worth of content that we put together, and then we shrink all that down. So that's what you guys actually see at home, and that's a ton of abuse these machines take. So something to point out. But we do have some other rides coming up as well. Jamin and I, sorry to throw this in towards the end, got a couple rides coming up to go to AOAA. I have a Jeep versus a side-by-side comparison coming up. So I'm super pumped on that. I've got a Jeep that I actually built for a friend of mine. She's gonna bring that up on 35s, and I'm gonna put that on 35s, so we can kind of compare the two and see which you should buy. So stay tuned for that one. In the event you guys do not see a video next week, I don't want you to think you guys have been forgotten. We have been super pumped at work, just hammered with everything, so it's been slowing us down a little bit. That's what we're kind of waiting on stuff, and obviously just timing. So I wanted to let you guys know that too. Didn't want you to think that we forgot you or didn't care. We do. So I appreciate everyone for tuning in this time. Can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Talk to you later.